Hello guys, welcome to a, kind of end of April update type thing. It's probably be uploaded in May, so it depends how you want to call it, but kind of a channel update really. So anyway, enough of that. Basically I've been kind of busy, obviously in my personal life as well as modern life as well, as you know. So, I haven't posted a video quite in a while. That will be soon sorted. I've just been here and there doing stuff. Obviously, I think it's kind of weird because normally, as you'll see in a minute, you guys are normally kind of low down, I was not high up like that. But anyway, you're doing a very important part, guys. Well done. So, anyway, what is on the channel? Well. Tell you the truth guys, not a lot has been happening. That's why there was not an update for such a long time, since was it January or something like that, a couple of months back I presume. Last update was. Truth was, nothing much was happening in terms of an update. Everything was just the same. I was continuing with the same projects and nothing else had changed. Just due to a couple of personal things happening in my life. Mainly just work related stuff and that lot, but that'll be soon sorted out. So yeah, so nothing much happened in quite months really. 2019 I will admit has been a bit struggly, yeah, I will admit so far, but obviously I've kept my spirits up, and I have to thank everyone, all my friends and that lot, who's of course, obviously all my family and Chelsea of course also, who've kept my high spirits up. So if you're watching guys, thank you. Right, what else to do or talk about? Well, yeah, kind of a few things. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you over to the projects now and see what happens. Righto, so what projects has been happening? Well, to us guys, there is one kit, as you know, that's on the go. Is the Newport 17. Tell the truth guys, it is finished, but I can't show you just yet the finished project because tell the truth guys, I haven't edited the other build, so obviously that will just spoil it for people who are watching along, and because obviously they'll see the project before even the step-by-step project is even done. So if you're willing to wait for that project to be done, then fair enough. But even though the Newport is finished and is built, it's still not over yet because there was a couple of other things that do need to do on it. But they are on the way, they're in the post, so do not worry about it. I do not know when they'll turn up. They're coming a long way away, let's just say that. So yeah, the Newport is done, but I can't obviously show you guys it. You'll have to, sorry, but you'll have to wait until the editing is done and also the photos are done and dusted. Apart from that, I started something differently. I'm going to zoom you guys out just a second. There we are, that's better. Right, okay, I started something completely different. I had a bit of a bug lately, and it's not just a ill bug, it is a bug of building armour kits, and I picked up a few things, as you can tell from what I'll show you in a bit, but yeah, I did a vote on Instagram, and obviously to my followers that lot, and between a couple of kits, and this kit has been in my stash for quite a while, the French FT17. This is from Meng, beautiful kit, I will admit guys. Now, I've actually started this kit, so obviously the box lid is off. Now, I am astonished by the level of detail in this kit so far. I mean, this is it guys. Right, this is what I've built. Let me zoom you in, like so. There we go. Right, okay, so this is what I've done so far. This has been the hull that's done. The interior, this isn't the cast turret. The cast turret comes with a full interior, a full engine as well. But the as you can see, this is the riveted turret, and it comes just with the main parts that you will see. So this is the driver position. Obviously, the driver position didn't have much. It was just a a cushion on the floor with a backrest, as well as 2 levers, a transmission, gear, servo, and then of course your brake, clutch and accelerator there. But that was what I've done so far, guys. That is well, that's really it, guys. I haven't done that much of that because I've been on Newport. There is a couple of other things to do, a few cables and that line side, and then we can obviously put everything together and get the whole hull done. So that's really that, guys. I'm trying to think what else there is to do. Well, for project-wise, that's kind of it. Actually, hold on. We do have, as you know, Clint Eastwood. And this is, oh, there we go. So there we go. That is well, it's supposed to look like Kelly. I gave him a layer of matte varnish, and this is how it's turned out. So one thing I do need to get, well, or need to make, is obviously the helmet obviously had straps. Now Kelly in the film never wore his helmet with the strap tied under his chin. They were always hanging down loose, and this is what I kind of would like to represent. So I need to get somehow some thin plastic card, or even plastic card, just thin sheet of plastic to represent or make the not the cables but the strap that sat underneath there. But that's really it, guys. And that is that. That's what it looks like from the back. I do actually would need some help with so I'm just going to leave him there for a second. I wouldn't actually need some help with this because I've got another bust upstairs. It is the German tanker in the actual end of the film. I've forgotten his name. I think it's Michael. So I can't remember his last name. But anyway, I've got that other one, and obviously Kelly. So I do need some help. Like I'm going off track now. I do need some help with finding out what bases would be really nice to make these in. As in like an actual holder. It's because obviously most of them put a rod on the bottom and then they hold on a wooden block, like so, like I'm kind of what I'm doing now. But I just need something that would be simple but really effective and nice that would sit on the bottom of these guys once they're done. Because I have another one that I would like to purchase, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to it at some point. But anyway, this is what we're going to do. I probably might buy it sometime later in the future, but just not now, pretty much. Finance. Anyway, that's really it, guys. So I just need some help with that. If I could get some help, I'd be much appreciated. So thank you, guys. Right, well, as the projects goes, that's really been it, guys. Like I said, I've been busy in personal life as well, so that's that. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what's changed around, well, the cave, pretty much. So as you can tell, well, what I was saying earlier, basically I've gone away and obviously across the bench here, I've tried to reorganise everything pretty much. Obviously, everything was mostly in these drawers here, and I got some more and tried to organise everything. Well, basically we're still in the completion of how things are. So right, so we're going to start with this drawer. This mainly is just full of junk, mainly. Well, not really junk. Obviously you got some earphones there, and obviously, as you can tell in the far corner, I have my camera charger for the battery there. Underneath we have a few oils, but they're going to be moved about, and right above some Brand gun turnbuckles and a magazine there. But that's really it, so I need to sort that on out and try to wreck this. Basically underneath that we have this box here, right? This has got all my chemicals in that lot. Obviously got mainly varnish. That's better. Right, so mainly got some varnish, obviously some thinners and that lot, and yes, where I pretty much keep everything. Some surgical spirit there, and obviously some thinners, some leveling thinner, gloss varnish, and you get the picture, guys. Oh, and obviously, of course, my oil thinner as well. Okay, I'm not gonna. What's in? Okay, right. The bottom two are basically junk, and they need to be sorted. They've still got like I said, I'm still in the process of doing things. They're basically full of rubbish, and I need to sort them out and what's going where. So the ones at the very bottom is all parcels and that lot. So that's better, right? Sorry about that. So basically, they're all full of junk, pretty much. I need to sort out. Okay, so and at the top here, and I just remember in these bottom drawers here, I still have a few paints here and there. These are all my Rebel paints here. Obviously got a few extras at the back here. So just in case, they're the paints I least use, but obviously the Rebel paints I do like very much. Okay, so in the other bottom drawers here, okay, right, got something jammed. So it was. In the bottom here, it's still full of junk, so I need to sort this out. And we do have my paint sets here. Obviously, we have my light tones, metal colours. Need to revert this out a bit. There we are. And of course, my Condor Legion or Legion Condor paint set as well as there. And a few bits and pieces in there. But like I said, still need to sort this out. And of course, right at the very bottom, there are a few books here and there. So that's really it. On the top here, this is sorry about that. Okay, right. So this is the top drawer bit. This is where I'm going to keep most of my stuff or tools in that section. In the top here, some masking tapes and there we go. So we've got some obviously masking tapes that lot, and we got my EZ line on the top here, some gloves. I need to get some more bigger ones, and yeah, so many lot of quite. That was a bit sticky. Many lot of masking tool sets in there. In the bottom here, we have other things. We have some milli puts, some foam bit sponges. I got on here some spare pliers. We also at the back here we do have some retarder medium. Just as another pigment weathering powder, some Mr. Surfacer, go through this earlier, some of my pro washes, and of course this weird thing, which was the water effect, if you remember me doing so in my old trawler. Okay, right, it's in the bottom drawer here, well not at the bottom, the third drawer down, we have obviously some probes and that there, scalpels and that lot. We also have some lollipop sticks. They make really good for floorboards and that lot, and also just in case you want to hold anything while painting. Also have some clamps down the bottom here. They're not mine, they're Dad's, but I still need to give them back. And some drill bits in case I need them. That's really it in that one. And then at the very bottom here we have my Mr. Hobby paints and some pigment. It's in obviously the Naval Aircraft set. And the Abteilung Earth set. And of course I have some is it AK Interactive Dirt and Deposits. That's really it. That's really it, guys. And obviously, as to, you know, the rest is history. For all my paints, Tamiya paints on there, and obviously some drawers and all that. So this is obviously where everything else is, as you can tell. These drawers at the back here, these ones here, they're not really much use at the minute, but I'll probably find something for them. Obviously got some pens, pencils at the back there, but obviously right down centre we do have obviously my brush sets across. Okay, I heard something there, I was just wondering. We do obviously have my brush sets. These are my most of them are my flathead ones. They're really nice. Do have some used ones at the back here, and then obviously we have, this is probably my varnish one there. Okay, so now we have obviously some blades, some scalpel blades. Here we have airbrush not cleaners, but they're like brushes and that lot. Tweezers, as you can tell, sanders, filling putty, side cutters, and some more sanders as well. And as we move down, we have where my main glues are. Gorilla Glue, this is kind of gel based stuff, so that'll be really nice for fix stuff. Have some sprue glue, of course. Have some extra thin quick setting, extra thin switch you round, and then of course this is quite nice stuff, the tummy cement. My bottle opener here, and then down here we have some bits and pieces. I don't know what that is. There's a cap, blue tack. I have some spare blades in there, more glue, and some pegs, and a bit of sponge as well. And in here we have a few bits and pieces. We do have some drill bits, a few spare decals. The decals are from the SM81, which is that little Italian Bible thing. I don't know why I've got some McDonald's McDonald's coffee cup holders there. Middle here we have some pair of scissors, my trumpeter disc riveter, and then at the very back here we have some cocktail sticks and some, as America they call them Q-tips, or we in Britain call them earbud cleaners. That's really it, guys. That's how it is. Pretty much most of this needs to get sorted underneath. I've obviously got some compressor stuff there, but it all needs cleaned out. I'm slowly getting around to it. Just need to do what I can. Okay, so as I showed you guys, I pretty much have changed a few things around. It does look organised in here. There's a bit of just a bit of rubbish down the side here. I've got some toolboxes and obviously some parcels that I've just not long arrived, but I've need to sort the boxes out. It's kind of one of those things that you need to do, and you just need to get some time to do it, which I will get around to do it. Okay, so I'm going a bit of track here. I forgot to mention when showing you guys what's on the bench, pretty much. One thing I forgot to mention was future projects. What am I going to be working on next? Well, you saw the FT-17 going along, not a problem. There is another thing, obviously, because of aircraft, my potential love in aircraft, it's that. Okay, so I met a YouTuber at the Cosford Model Show, which I'll get to you in a bit. Now, this gentleman, by the name of Sam, I've forgotten his YouTube name, but he goes by the Instagram name of the Magnificent Squadron, right? Okay, if I find his YouTube channel, I will put a link in the description, as well as give him a bit of shout out. Right, so he's organised a group build, pretty much. Now, this group build ain't that long, so I may or may not get around to finishing it completely. It's only a short group build. It's from the 3rd of May to the 7th of June. It's kind of a buddy build, really. And so I said, he's asked me, obviously, what would I be interested in, and the title of this build is it's just simple: build anything from Guadalcanal or New Guinea, and obviously that was it. As you guys know, I've got the P39 set from New Guinea, and I've got a few other things like the Mitchell and that lot, but there was just nothing interesting. And then when he mentioned that's Guadalcanal, I saw this kit, and I did some research. I have this kit. I did some research on one of the schemes, and it was at Guadalcanal. It's American aircraft, obviously, and it's one that I've been wanting to do for a while, because it's beautiful kit, guys. This will go together and get my mojo going again. It is, of course, the Wildcat Hobby Boss kit, of course, 1/48 scale, and I did mention this a couple of times in the latest updates of this build of how beautiful the kit is. Now, you do get two versions of this kit. I was going to build the Midway scheme, that one, F-15 flown by Edward H on the USS Lexington in Midway. But if you turn it over, you get this one flown by I think it's Richard E. Gaylor. Now, he was at Guadalcanal, and obviously you get some nice kill scores across the side here, and some nice colour schemes as well. Obviously that red gives the game away. So I will be doing that version, and I think this kit will go together really well. I've heard no problems of it. But the detail on this kit, the surface detail, is absolutely brilliant, guys. So I think this will get my mojo back up, because I wanted to build American aircraft. I bought them, but just never built them. Simple as. So the Wildcat is, I do actually like, there's a few American aircraft I do like, and the Wildcat is one of them. So I think I will be pursuing and doing that one. Okay, so that is, well, that's really it, guys. That's one of the main projects I was going to tell you about. So do expect the Wildcat to come along and make an appearance. But apart from that, let's see what else I've purchased. Finally, after a couple of months of waiting for money, but that's another story. That's part of my problems that I've had. That's the reason why I haven't done that today, because nothing else has changed. But anyhow, right, let's crack on with what I've purchased. Okay, so books. Well, I have to admit, thanks to Steve of Motty's Military Models, books I've started to collect now, mainly Osprey books and a few Heinz manuals. Heinz manuals, are they? Sorry? Yeah, Heinz manuals. Baked bean tins, anyway. Anyway, going off the subject, I've got some books pretty much, and I was given some as well from Steve, as well as Chelsea as well. So these books are really good, and some of them I just bought myself because they would really help me with the subjects I need. Okay, whereabouts are they? Oh, there they. Okay, right, so hiding behind me. Right, so, yes, fair amount of books I did get and got given. Now, there was some on eBay that were going, there was 4 in a bundle. Now, there were a couple of things, Phantom and the Nighthawk, I wasn't really too interested, so I know Steve is building a Phantom at this minute, so Steve, this is yours, as well as the Nighthawk, for all obviously the help and support you've been helping me.
This particular model, you see. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you how it works. I'll give you a little demonstration here. Look. First of all, we press there, and then you start.
Why does the phone have to ring when you're trying to do sales, people? Anyhow, that's Steve. That one's yours, and as well as the stealth fighter, because I'm not really going to build jets. I'm not really a huge fan of stealth fighter. I know people are, but they are. I do like your Phantom, mate. Congratulations. Well done on that one. Okay, right, so the other ones I did get, actually. These will help me, and I do like them as well. We have the Messerschmitt Bf109 A to D series. This goes through pretty much most of the, well, mainly early variants of the 109. Is it A to D series? So we do have obviously some nice marking options in there. Is that it? Obviously some obviously in Germany ones as well, the D variants. So yeah, it goes through obviously all your armour, stuff like that, and just a bit like the Osprey box. Wait a minute, are these the Osprey box? Yes, they are, sorry. So yeah, it does go quite a bit of detail into how these aircraft worked, and of course some beautiful artwork on that. I'm trying to see if there's any more I can do. Oh, that's of course the Polish campaign ones against the Polish 37 bombers. So that's that, and also I got the Junkers 87 Stuka. This is the. It basically is it's only short, but it goes through all the variants, as you can tell, and obviously right for Poland, all for its diving techniques, rakes, and everything else. But yeah, it's really nice, guys. I do like it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so these are the main Osprey books ones. I did purchase these ones myself. I'm just having a look. Okay, right. So these two I purchased quite a while ago, and these will actually help me. So I've got some Fokker 21 Aces of World War Two. These are mainly, I do like these Aces books, the Osprey Aircraft of Aces. The artwork is done by Mark Postlethwaite. He's a really good artist. I do follow him quite a bit, and the arc on the front is amazing. And you do get some nice profiles, a bit like the Junkers 52. You do get some nice profiles around there. They're the finish options, and then here it does go mainly finish, and obviously your Dutch schemes there. I do have one in the stash which is a Dutch one, so this is why I got it, so this will help me out quite a bit. And then if you guys remember, I did get the Hawk 3. That was a Chinese Republican Air Force. Well, there we have it. So that's that one, and it does actually give, it really does help me guys, this book did. When I saw it I knew I had to have it, pretty much because there's not a lot of info about these guys on the internet, obviously in the Chinese aircraft, because, well, I think it's made for political stuff, I'm not too sure, but obviously everything's in Asian, so I can't understand what it means, or any detail at all. But it did give me an insight of how these guys really worked, and there's quite a huge amount of detail. Obviously all your profiles and aircraft are used, and then it goes into your races, and yeah, really good. And it does go on about your Hawk 3s as well. Okay, so one of the many things I did get was the Republican Aces. This was not long after payday I got this, and this is the Spanish Civil War one, so I do quite like that. So it does help me quite a bit in those sense. Obviously my I-15s as well as that, it does help me out on one subject. And this book was given to me by Chelsea for Valentine's, and it's Aces of the Condor Legion. That obviously goes as a versus type thing, and there we go. It's really helpful books, guys. So yeah. Anyway, this one I picked up. I could not believe this. I've never seen this one before. Bristol Blenheim of the Haynes Manual, £6. Well, the Blenheim was given to me by Steve, and obviously I got some mass sets by Ian of UK Scar Modeller. Now, it does actually have a lot of detail about the Blenheim. Obviously, these Haynes manuals. Obviously, you got your engine components there on the side, and it does actually give you a full cockpit help in there. So, yeah, guys, see these books, get them. This book was given to me by Chelsea. It's the Battle of Memorial Flight. Again, goes through all the aircraft that we have for the Memorial Flight. That's in flying worthy condition. And then Steve recently got me this one, which is the RAF World War II fighters, and obviously it goes through all of them there. So that's really it, guys. So I picked those books up, and yeah, I have to put these back on the shelf now. Great difficulty, before they all fall over. But there we go. That's really it. Right, enough of books, onto the kits themselves. Right, so kit-wise, what did I get? Well, the first one was kind of given to me from Dad. Pretty much, he bought this kit and he built a bit of it, and he decided that it wasn't his choice and passed it down to me. Okay, so these are the bits he's done so far, so I do need to have a bit of work. And if you can tell the cockpit to that, then you can tell what is the aircraft in that sense. Okay, so it is this large scale P-51 Mustang from Rebel. It's a beautiful kit, guys, but I do have to say, I don't want to sound a hypocrite at that lot, but I do find there's a lot more detail on the surface texture on the Spitfire that they did, and even 148 Mustang kits. The main Mustang is brilliant, but the surface detail is obviously in gains of rivets. It's a beautiful plastic kit, but it's just the rivets on there, so I'll have to make them myself, and of course make a cockpit for it. But that's really it. That's all what was done from it. It was passed down to me, and yeah, I'm not going to do the box art scheme. There is another scheme which is all the it's a desert rat version, but it's obviously in the olive drab scheme, which I'll be doing. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, right. So as you can tell, I did go to the Cosford Model Show, and I did spend a bit of my birthday Christmas money there. I only bought 2 kits, surprisingly enough, which was kind of weird for me. Now, this first kit, well, the first kit I got was... But the story is, basically, I went to the Stoke Model Show, but of course, with problems I had, obviously, since the start of the year, I didn't really want to buy anything because, obviously, I didn't have any money on me. I was gutted because there was this kit that I saw and I didn't get it because obviously, you know. And obviously I took some birthday money with me to Cosford, and the same guy was there selling, obviously, his stuff. And I asked him, and he recognised me from the Stoke Model Show, and I asked him, does he still have this kit? Well, we searched high and low for him, he couldn't find it, and then at the last minute he found it. He was really glad that I did, and I was really glad because this kit is quite, it's not rare, but if you buy it brand new, it's really expensive, and it was half price that, and because obviously I'd found it, he knocked a bit off for me. Okay, so this is going back to the Republican Aces. It is, there we go, the little Polycarpov I-15. This is the 1/48 scale kit. I'll be doing the box art scheme with the Mickey Mouse logo, but yeah, it's full of resin and it looks really fantastic, guys. It's the only 1/48 kit that you do. There is one problem with it. I found the canopy, or the clear sections, are vac formed. Now the vac formed is gone yellow a bit for some reason, so I need to try and get that back, or worst comes to worst, I'd have to try and get another kit, or even, nah, I'd probably message Special Hobby and ask them for the windscreen set. But that's really it, guys. That's the only problem with it. Everything else is beautiful. And okay, right, this other kit that I got, I was with Sam at the time. Now I was walking around and it was a under table sale, and I saw it and I just thought, that's really nice, I need to have that. And he did say, Sam did say get it because he paid double than what I paid for. And really glad I did, because it is this strange huge aircraft. This is of course a Ki-45, it's a Japanese heavy fighter. Yeah, but it doesn't just come with the aircraft, it comes with an Isuzu, is that right? Fuel truck. So amazingly, it doesn't say on the back, but in the kit itself, I don't know if you can tell on those instructions there, it comes with all this set. So you get a fuel truck, 2 figures, oil drums, and I think it's it's a fire extinguisher. And I got this, including the actual aircraft, and you get 2 marking options. You get the box art one, or which one was it? Is it a all natural silver colour? Is it? Yes, an all natural silver, or the motted green over the top. So, guys, that was really good. I picked that up for £25, so I can't argue with that for a scale kit. And those were the only 2 I bought from Cosford. I think I might have shot now. From Cosford. Those are the only 2 I bought. Now, obviously, since things have got better for me now, I've had to stop again, sadly. Yeah. Anyway, I bought some other things. Obviously, I bought the chest of drawers and, of course, other bits and pieces. I got some paints, but I need to show you guys what other stuff I managed to get, which is really, really interesting stuff. Okay, so in regards of what else I got, I picked up some of this. It is... Sorry, felt a bit weird then. It is Mr. Colour's levelling thinner. This is the 400, I think. Now, I've been told by many people this stuff is absolutely brilliant, get it, and so yeah, I'm here to try it out and see how it goes on. But that is, I haven't even tried it yet. Still smells fresh like coconut, as many people have described. It just gets you high. Don't. Okay, off that, I got some of this from my local shop. Mr. Surfacer 100. Now this, I've been told, is both a primer as well as you can use it for your creating cast effects on your tank. I don't know if that's true or not, but I have seen a couple of videos on how to do it, so it must be true. And so I've kind of bought some just to try it out. I might try it on the next project or something like that, but yeah, I haven't still used this yet at all whatsoever, so it's still fresh in the bottle. Okay, so another two things I picked up. This is actually today, these were after this recording. I picked up this. This is Mr. Colour. This is the US Naval set. This will go for the Wildcat. I had to think about that one. There's only one paint I wanted, which is the blue-grey colour. But the other two I can use, obviously, for my other American aircraft, which will be really useful. The paints really are really nice. I'm not sure the lacquers, or I think they're acrylics. I think they're acrylics, but anyway, I've got these on hand. And another thing I picked up is this little set. Now, pigments, I've never used them at all whatsoever, so your jaws will probably drop in a minute. But the Abteilung set looked really nice, and I thought I might pick up and have a look. So you get 3 colours. You get Dark Earth, Orch Earth, Africa Earth, or Vietnam Earth. It doesn't matter, Earth is Earth to me. So I picked that up and I thought I'm going to try some of that, and they say you can either use it straight on as a dust effect, you can use it for getting washes and even mud effects. I'm not sure about washes, but anyway. So yeah, this is my first time using pigments, and it's a really cute box, guys, I really admit. That's really it. Okay, so another couple of kits I actually picked up was a couple of eBay purchases, really, if I'm honest. This one was online. It is a little Aéromanique Militaire Francis 1916 set from Edouard. So you get a couple of pilots and some mechanics there for your 148 French aircraft, which I do actually have in the stash, but obviously never built them. Okay, right, so the other one I picked up, this was another eBay bidding purchase. Well, it was kind of buy it now or make an offer. I made an offer and the gentleman actually said yes to it, so there we are. Okay, so this is a limited edition kit. It is the Fokker Eindecker set, and these are all the early aces you get. Now this kit is absolutely brilliant, guys. As soon as I saw it, I liked it. It's a dual combo, so you get 2 kits in one. You also get 2 posters of here we are. It says here 2 complete Fokker Eindecker kits, including Express Max and PE sets, resin figures, and 1950 style portrait cards of Max Illerman and Oswald Bock, 2 aircraft aces, an 18mm Iron Cross emblem dress pin, and 5 marking options for German Eindecker's experts. So there we go, guys. So I couldn't argue with that, and yeah, it's a brilliant kit. What is it about my First World War builds? I don't know. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Right, this kit I picked up from Mike's Models in Sutton Coldfield. Had a look round, saw it was $9.99, and I've just thought I've got to have this. Going back to my military state, it is this kit. This is the Japanese medium tank, the Type 97, the Chiha. If you remember, guys, I built the Type 1 Homely tank destroyer, or assault gun, whichever you want to call it. It's the same chassis, except this one is the Type version. This one was before the Homely, so yeah, I was looking forward to this. It's a 1970 mould, 1975 mould, but the kits are brilliant. The figure's a bit okay, but we'll see what we do. Get on with that. Okay. Oh, Yeah, I forgot about that actually. Okay, well, crack on with that later on. Okay, so another kits that I picked up. There's only two. Yeah, there's only two. This first one was given to me by Steve again. Thank you very much, Steve. You need to stop being so nice to me, mate. I appreciate it, but seriously, stop. You need to. You're so nice. Okay, all right, you get the picture. But thank you anyway, guys. I appreciate it. It is this kit. I was going to buy it anyway. This is the Yak 1. I bought it from Me Model. Well, it must be from Me Models because obviously the logo's on the front. Surprise, surprise, it is actually a Reebok's Accurate Miniatures kit. But the level of detail inside, guys, I am blown away by the detail. And you get some nice marking options as well. You get 4 Yak 1s. And the Yak 1 is kind of a early groovy little aircraft, I will admit, guys, and of course that's the back of it. There we are. I'm not sure if Steve's doing a Reebok's review of that, I'm not too sure, but that's how it is. Okay, so the last but not least, I saw this kit and I was on an R in it and I had to get it. It's from Me Models again. Thank you very much, guys, for that. Right, it is the Polycarpov, yes! You know how much I like my Polycarpovs. Type 24, this is the large scale 1/32 one. It says large scale, but it's only a tiny little aircraft, so you can't tell. But the level of detail side, guys, I was and ahhing over this, and Ivan from Northern Modeler said it was absolutely fun to build. So I had to get one, and this is it, guys. Right, so I got that, and that, guys, is, well, that's all I purchased. So there was one thing I did forget to mention. This kit. This is the ICM, wrong one. This is the Edward Polycarpov. Obviously this is the smaller 148 one. Going back to my Republican stuff and my future builds, I'm quite tempted to start this because I've got the Edward Limited Edition kit. Now I've built the 2 kits, but I've still got the decals for the marking options to make the other ones. You get obviously 8 marking schemes in the box, built 2, so that means there's 6 left still to do. So Type 10s I love, guys. Yeah, I'd like to build them all, but this one I'm going to make a Republican one, and there's 2 of them left to build. There's either Popeye or a Betty Boop scheme to make. So there we are. So that's one of my future projects I will get around to doing when I want to. I forgot to mention that it's all happening this month. But okay, guys, that is really it. That's a bit of a quick update, just to show you what's happening and whereabouts I am. But like I said, guys, I do apologise that not a lot of videos have been happening. I've had problems, obviously in personal life as well. As many people, obviously close friends of mine, know that I'm going through, so I've had to sort things out, and still am. But I'm still keeping the hobby alive. I'm still doing that. I've got my everything set up, and I've still got my friends and my family. So what can happen? What's worse can happen? Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for understanding. Happy modelling. Take care, and I shall see you all again soon. Thank you for all the comments and likes. Please hit that subscribe button if you're willing to. Cheers, and goodbye for now.